Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Zizi Motivation. Thank you for coming. And mega shout out to you all. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing safe. Thank you for coming. You all are welcome. Thank you, Zizi. Thank you, Elegant Worldwide Channel. Thank you for coming. Mega shout out to you. You all are welcome. Can you hear me? Are you guys hearing me? Zizi Motivation said, hello, everyone. Can you hear me, guys? Okay. She said yes. Okay. Thank you for coming. God bless you all. The link so that anybody that want to come discuss, because today we are going to be discussing, is it good for a woman to know how to cook? That is our discussion for today. One minute. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys, forgive me. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm trying to paste the link so that we'll have a good discussion today. Just bear with me for 2 minutes, guys. Thank you for coming. Mega shout out to you all. Thank you for coming, guys. You all are welcome. Mega shout out to you all. Forgive me, endure with me 1 minute. I'm trying to copy the link and paste. Today we are going to be discussing, is it good for a woman or a girl or a lady to know how to cook? Is it good or is it bad? Or women should not be cooking? Men should be doing the cooking? Or men should be doing the cooking while women will not be doing nothing? Forgive me, guys. I didn't use it 2 times that I did LS last time, so I can't copy the link. I'm trying to copy the link. I don't know where I copied it last time. Okay. Copy link. Let me see more. layout. Whose comment not there? Thank you guys. Thank you for coming. Embless said hello everyone. Thank you, Embless, for coming. Thank you, Zizi Motivation. Thank you, Esther Chronicles. You all are welcome, guys. Thank you for coming. Good evening to you all. Yes, that is our topic for today. And we are going to be writing and we are going to be discussing right here. Thank you. Post comments. Okay, chat. Thank you for joining, guys. You all are welcome. Mega shout out to you all. I think I just touched something else again. Yes, so today's topic is going to be bomb. Yes. Okay, thank you for coming, guys. I just pasted the link, okay? We are going to be discussing today. So let me pin the link so that anyone that want to come in to discuss can come in. Thank you, guys. You all are welcome. Good evening to you all. Esther Chronicles, thank you for coming. Candy Angel said, hi, everyone. Hello, host. Esther Chronicles says, a very important topic for women to know how to cook, but not a must. Okay, so that is the link there. If you want to come up and discuss, let's come and discuss. Because today's topic is it good for a woman to know how to cook? Whether you are a woman, whether you are a girl, whether you are a boy, is it good for a woman to know how to cook? Father, don't sit here. Thank you, guys. So as I was saying, is it good? Is it good, guys, for a woman to know how to cook? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it a good thing? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? As a woman, is it compulsory that a woman should know how to cook? Thank you, guys. You all are welcome. Thank you for coming, everyone. God bless your coming in. Good evening to you all. Thank you for joining. Is it must, according to the topic, is it must that a woman should know how to cook? Or is it good for a woman to know how to cook? Is it good? That is the topic. Is it a good, is it good for a woman to know how to a woman not to know how to cook? Okay. For a woman not to know how to cook. Okay, that is the topic. Is it good for a woman not to know how to cook? So, guys, I need your opinion. And if you want to come on board and let's discuss, you are free to come. And that is the link over there. You all are welcome. Thank you for joining. Good evening to you. Thumbs up for me, guys, as you come in and let's discuss this serious issue. Because some people will say, how will a woman be on earth and she doesn't know how to cook? While some will say it's not a crime. If a woman doesn't know how to cook and the husband knows how to cook, it's not a problem. The husband should cook for the woman to eat. So that is it, guys. So cooking is not gender specific. Okay. That is another good one from Candy Angel. She said, cooking is not gender specific, which means it doesn't have to be only woman that will be doing the cooking, or it doesn't have to be only man that will be doing the cooking. Okay. So before Esther Chronicle said, it is very important for a woman to know how to cook, but it is not a must. So we have gotten two answers so far. So we have gotten two options and two answers so far. Is it a crime or is not a crime? Or is it good or is not good? So guys, tell me what is your option. And if you want to come on board, that is the number there. Feel free to come and give us your own answer. Know it for me now. It's disturbing my own LS. Know it for me. The network is booting. I guess is. Thank you all for coming. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming. You all are welcome. Harmony Entertainment said, hello everyone. Candy Angel says, it is useful to know how to cook, but it is not necessary. Okay, that is for Candy. Candy said, it is useful for you to know how to cook, but it is not necessary. So guys, give me your opinion. We are all here. We are discussing. We have 5 billion people in the building. Thank you for coming, Esther Chronicle. Thank you, Harmony Entertainment. Harmony Entertainment said, network is not nice this evening. No, I don't think so. It's been some days now. The network is not nice. So that is it, guys. The network is not nice this evening, but we will manage it anyhow it is. So, guys, that is it. Thank you for coming. Mega shout out. So let's discuss this issue, and the link is there if you want to come up and discuss. So we've gotten three answers so far. Candy just says it's good for somebody to know how to cook, and she also said it is useful to know how to cook, but it's not necessary because the question says, is it good for a woman not to know how to cook? That is the question, and that is what we are going to be deliberating on. Whether the cooking is meant for only the woman, or is meant for only the man, or is meant for only the boys, or is meant for only the guests. So give me your ideas, guys. We need these ideas so that we can balance it in both sides. It is not a big deal. It is not a yardstick. If because even these days, it's even the men that does the cooking. It's even the men that knows how to cook better than the women. And that is why Candy Angel said it is not a gender specific, which means it doesn't have to be women or men. So it is, let me say, the way she was trying to put it, it should be both. If it is the men, if it is the women, let the cooking continue. Thank you for coming. Truth is Light said hi. Hi to you. Truth is Light. Okay. So you all are welcome. God bless your coming in. Much love to you all. I appreciate you all. Okay. So give me your options, guys. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's discuss. And if you want to come over to the link, feel free to come over to the link. Elegant Worldwide said it is good for a woman to cook. Okay. Yes, it is good for a woman to cook. And the thing we are deliberating on, I said, is it good for a woman to know, not to know? Yeah, not to know. Is it good for a woman not to know how to cook? Is it good as a woman you don't know how to cook? Is it good? So you people are really giving me the real answers that I want to hear. Candy Angel said it's not specific. If you are a man, you can still know how to cook. If you are a woman, you can still know how to cook. So what Elegant Worldwide said, it is good. It is good. We have Pretty Love in the building. Thank you for coming, Pretty Love. Much love to you. Truth is Light say hi. Thank you. Sharon and the family. Sharon and Kiss TV say hi, host. Hi, everyone. Okay. Okay, let me invite. Go. I want to invite somebody. Truth is Light. Can you guys hear me? Add to stream. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, so good evening, ma.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Good
Thank you for joining. Much love to you all. Thank you, Truth is Light, for coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay.
Good evening, host.
Good evening to you, my lady. How are you doing? How's the family?
We are fine, ma.
Okay. Truth is Light. How's the family? I guess you guys are doing safe and doing
Yeah, to the glory of God, we are fine. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank God for that. It's good to hear that from you guys. We are one big family, and I'm happy to see you guys. So the topic for today is it good for a woman? Because as I titled it, is it good for a woman not to know how to cook? And that is the topic. And before you guys came on board, we've gotten 3 answers so far. Candy just said it is not a specific thing, which means it's not based on a man or a woman. It's not a gender thing. And she also went further to say it is good for a woman to know how to cook, but it is not necessarily that, which means she's trying to say it is not necessarily that only the woman ought to be cooking. And maybe that is the point. And we went further. An Elegant Worldwide said it is good for a woman to cook. So if you want to enlighten us on your idea, you know, we all have our opinion. Your opinion might be different from mine, but we should discuss so that people can also listen and hear something. So who will be the first to talk? Any one of you can talk. We are here. Thank God we're having a man in the building and we're having one female. Okay. Tell us what you want to tell us.
Women, ladies first.
Okay, ladies first. Okay.
Okay, thank you for the honor. I appreciate you, sir.
God bless you.
So I think that it's very, very important for a woman to know how to cook. Like
Okay.
it should be a must, because where we are losing it now is when we start saying it's not a must because the men can cook and all that. So I feel that it should be encouraged and women should know how to cook. Like I've
Okay.
also said before, it's very important for a woman to know how to cook, but it's not a must. So if you have a man that knows how to cook, it should be a plus to you. Teaching
Okay.
our sons to know how to cook should be a plus to them.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't be that because the woman is no, because these days we are we are we, we are becoming not so serious about it, and some
Mm-hmm.
ladies are not getting it. They are taking it for granted. They are not
Mm-hmm.
putting effort. You understand? So because we'll say it's not a must for a woman to know how to cook, even if I don't know how to cook, I will still get married and do that. It shouldn't be coming out from a woman's mouth. It should be part of our heritage because we are mothers, we are the molders. So if you
Mm-hmm.
now have a man that knows how to cook, it should be a plus. And it should be a plus for you to also teach your children, your sons, the boys, how to cook.
Okay.
It should not be a must, because it should be if I must, a woman should know how to cook. And we thank God for platforms like YouTube. So even if your mother have made mistake or you have not learned as a young person, there's no excuse now. There's no excuse.
Thank you, thank you. I enjoyed it so much. You were not partial. Being you just nailed it the way I love it. Whether you're having a male children, because some people they have male children. Even
Mm-hmm.
when I was in Nigeria, there was a lady close to our house. All the children are male, and
Mm-hmm.
she taught them
How
everything.
to
The
cook.
children can cook. The children can wash the parents' clothes. So what are
Mm-hmm.
we saying? But these days, the opposite is the I don't know whether I should say the opposite is the thing.
It's
You girls
civilization,
of
mommy.
nowadays, they don't know how to cook. It's not supposed to be so. Whether you're having a male child or a female child, teach them both. So that maybe when the woman, like men that know how to cook, and you get married to a man that if you like, you cook. If you like, you don't cook. He doesn't care. And because some of our women, our husband is assisting us cooking, we will not sit down and be sending him, go and cook. If you like, cook. If you like, don't cook. It is not your right to tell
Yeah,
your husband to cook for you. Because
yeah.
normally, if your husband want, like my husband, if he want to cook, he goes to the kitchen. The only thing he will come to me, maybe he doesn't know where I kept the thing. He will say, "Where is this thing?" But I don't take it as a yardstick and say, "Okay, because he knows how to cook, today
Yeah.
is your turn, tomorrow is my turn." It's
Mm-hmm.
not fair, guys.
Yeah.
So the issue is whether you're having boys' children or you're having girls' children, teach all of them how to
So,
cook. Thank you. Okay, over to you. Go to bedroom.
God
Over
bless
to
you
you,
so
sir.
much. Host, thank you for having me in your program.
mm.
And my beloved caller, thanks so much. I really enjoy your contribution.
Thank you, sir.
Now, this topic is very, very important in the sense that, like my fellow caller said, that civilization is the problem.
Yeah.
You know, this world that we are living today,
Mm.
like he said, there is no excuse in the present world that we are living right now.
Mm.
Not the one that we live in the village. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Either you are educated or you are not educated.
Mm.
There is no excuse.
Excuse.
Thank God we have a lot of ladies, I cannot mention name, a lot of YouTube channels that teach how to cook. A
Exactly.
lot of, in short, I don't think there is any Nigerian male that you cannot find on YouTube.
Mm.
And God bless all our ladies who are doing an amazing job for that. I just want to mention this name, if you can permit me. There is a channel that I know very well, Glory Family Activities. I was amazed when I watched one of his program one day, seeing her daughter cooking my.
Okay.
That girl, I think, is about 12 years old.
Wow.
She's preparing my mind, making it completely, making food for her, making meal for a younger one.
Mm.
Now, like my caller, my fellow caller said, there is no excuse. You know, I don't know. For me, I can cook very well. Fine. Some men know how to cook. Sometimes my wife would tell me, okay, please go and cook. Or, you know, I know one day my wife told me, do you know that? Don't you know that when you cook is when I enjoy eating it? But with love, with humbleness. Understand? Not like go and cook. Oh, I don't know, and because you know I know how to cook, go and cook. It's compulsory, as in, like, okay, if woman, you are a married woman, maybe you don't know how to cook some specific food. It is very well understanding. But when you don't know how to cook at all, you have a big problem. That is one bigger problem you have in your marriage. That thing can lead to a broken marriage. That thing can lead your husband to cheat on you. Because by the time your husband start going outside to go and eat, by the time your husband will bring in a maid, a problem, you can have a problem there. By the time your husband, every time she's in restaurants eating from that place, she may see a flashing girl that will take her heart away. So, as a lady, even if you don't know how to cook, you can learn it. There is no time is late. In YouTube today, like I mentioned before, there is no kind of Nigerian meal or anything that you cannot cook. I have seen a lot of people that was brought up in this Europe where we are, but they can cook anything cookable. I've also seen someone that doesn't know how to cook at all, but because she normally watch YouTube, then she learn how to cook. Now, as a husband, a caring husband, I know everybody are not caring, but as it's supposed to be, as a caring husband, if your wife don't know how to cook, maybe you know her before the marriage and she don't know how to cook, fine. All you need to do is to encourage her. All you need to do is to support her. Give her the links. Show her what you need, not by fighting her, not by insulting her. Sometimes, maybe, for example, I cook my wife cook food that food is not sweet. I will not tell her the food is not sweet because I know it will cause problem, because I know the energy she puts to prepare that meal. So after preparing that meal and they say that food is not sweet, you know, I know like, let me say, for example, now I know we are on live on air. Like the food we have, the soup we have right now at home, I'm the one that prepare it. But after preparing it, my wife tell me, this soup is not sweet. It's not like the one you used to cook. But does it mean to insult me? No. But she's telling me, she's trying to encourage me to do better than the one I do. At the same way, the men, as the husband, supposed to do the same thing. If your wife doesn't know how to cook, it's not a big crime. But what happened? Like I used to tell my people that know me very well, I always tell them that what happened is not what matters, but what happened after what happened. I don't know if you get me. What happened? Maybe you have a problem in your marriage. That may not be the main problem. Maybe you fight, but what happened after the fight is what matters most. You know, okay, she don't know how to cook. Now she's your home. She's at your home. Then what you need to do is to give her the link, is to teach her if you don't know, if you yourself know how to cook. But if the man doesn't know how to cook at the same time, that's a big problem. But they need to encourage themselves, because I have seen a man that sent his wife packing because she don't know how to cook. Not that the man drive her completely, but she took her to her mother to teach her how to cook. And he said to her mother, I am not driving my wife, but teach her to cook. After she learn, I will come and pick her. Because the lady have embarrassed the man many times. So the man decided he should go and learn. Understand? So it's very important. It's very important, either man or woman. Why is it important for a man to learn how to cook? Even before you marry, as a bachelor, who is going to be cooking for you? Yes, you need to cook for yourself. Maybe you are not with your mom, you are not with your pap, you are not with your parents. You have to learn how to cook by yourself. And why is very important as well for you to know how to cook is this. When you marry and your wife knows how to cook, then you will first to marriage and start cooking before your wife learn. Understand? Because marriage, food is very, very important in marriage. This is what we put in our stomach. If a wife know how to cook very well, I can tell you that because of that, Her husband will always run home. Let me go and enjoy my wife May. Let me go and enjoy my wife May. He may not tell you directly, but he have something that keep him coming. And at the same time, again, some woman, you don't know how to cook, but yet your mouth is like a razor. That one is very bad as well. Thank you, host. Like I said, it's very important for a woman to know how to cook. It's very, very important. If you don't know how to cook, it may cause problem in your marriage. God bless every one of us.
Amen.
Thank you. Truth is light. I really enjoyed the way you discussed. It's so simple. The truth is just like that. And we're having people coming in. And Rosemary said, thank you. Good topic. And we have Tardy Fitness. It says, show her how to cook. Thank you for coming, guys. People should sit down, relax, and enjoy this topic. Today is today. Because we are going to iron this issue today. And Truth is Light just spoke everything. It is not a yardstick if a man and a woman know how to cook. But it's not because your man knows how to cook. It is not obligatory. You will not command him as your mate. Go cook today, is your turn. If your husband is cooking for you out of his own mind, it's good. But we women, most time will not take it as a yardstick. Because your husband is cooking for you, you will not say, okay, today is your turn. And we forget to know that men, they can change their mind anytime. And when something is in their mind, they do it. Like my husband, when something is in his mind, he does it with ease. Even before I come back, he has done it. But even if that thing is not in his mind, I even send him, he will say he's not going. So when you know your man and he's doing it for you, he's cooking for you, don't take it as a yardstick and you will not begin to command him, or you will not begin to share it and say, yo, today is your turn, tomorrow is my turn. It is manageable at the beginning because there is no children. Your husband can be cooking for you. And some women, instead of them to learn in that period, they will be busy doing something else. Because it is different when you are single, maybe just the both of you can manage. But when about the case where you now have 2 kids, 3 kids, the man cannot continue to cook for you every day. And this is the reason that has caused some, just like he said just now, broken homes. Because the man married you, maybe God blessed you 2 years after, 3 years after, before you gave birth. But it's your duty that 3 years at least learn something. If he's cooking, go and stay with him in the kitchen. Look how he does it. That is why the English people will always say practice made perfect. If you try something today and it doesn't work out, try it again. By the time you try that thing 5, 6 times, you are not good. Thank you for coming. Love. Truth is Light said love. Okay. Gloria Glee said hi. Thank you. Thank you, Gloria Glee. So that is it. Because our topic today.
Oh, I think I should take my leave so that maybe other people can come up also to say 1 or 2 things.
Okay, you're welcome well too. Thank you for coming. Love. Thank you. Okay. So guys, that is it. As we have had them, they have spoken well. They have all spoken well. And we are learning something from it. So if you want to discuss anything and you want to come on board, just come and tell us what you know. Because according to the question or the discussion we are deliberating on, is it good? Is it good for a woman not to know how to cook? That is our question. So if you are here and you want to come on board and also tell us your points, feel free to come on board. That is the link up there. Thank you all for coming. Cases Atlet said hi, host. Gloria Glee said hi, host. Proud Miss Shai said Lady B Varieties. Love to you. Good evening. And Harmony Entertainment, so welcome. Rosemary said good topic today. Okay. Thank you all for joining, guys. SHFML is in the building. We have 13 billion people in the building. Proud Miss Shai say, how are you, host? I am fine. Good evening to you. Happy Tuesday to you. Thank you for coming, Proud Miss Child. Thank you, Cases Atlet, for coming. Thank you, Gloria Glaze, for coming. Thank you, Candy Angel, for coming. Thank you, Truth is Light TV. Truth is Light TV said that is not so good. As a woman or a married woman, it's very important to know how to cook. Correct. Thank you for that amazing point. Elegant Worldwide said, very true, host. Okay. You all are welcome, guys. So let's discuss. Enyedi Joel is a responsibility. Everyone must contribute. Yes, if you want to contribute, come and contribute. Come on board. That is the link. Because Truth is Light said, if you are a man, you know how to cook, assist your wife. And if you are assisting your wife, it doesn't mean because your husband is assisting you, you not take it as a priority. You not make list and say, today is your turn, tomorrow is your turn. You will sit down and say, honey, go and cook for me to eat. If your husband does it from his own heart, that is good. Because at times, even we enjoy our husband's food more than the one that we prepare. And I know it does happen to every one of us. Once you finish cooking, you don't have the appetite of eating that food again. But if another person cook the same meal for you, even if the food is not sweet like the one you prepared, you will enjoy it more. I don't know if it happens to people like that. It does happen to me because maybe we perceive the aroma or because we are the one that prepared it. We will not be having appetite for that meal. And so, guys, is it good? Is it good? It's okay. Is it good for a woman to not to know how to cook? Okay. I will be getting married this summer. That is good for you, Pride Miss Child. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Okay. So let me read some comments. Truth is Light. Say, please don't forget to thumbs up for the host. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thumbs up for me, guys. If you have not, I've not even seen the thumbs up. It's hidden. I don't know why I didn't rectify it. I will always try and rectify it, guys. Thank you, thank you. Much love to you all. Thank you for coming. Deg G of Transformation. Thank you for coming. Gloria Glee said, nice topic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Esther Chronicles say, greeting, Gloria Glees. Okay. Deg Transformation. Deg Transformation said, well done, host. Thank you, my lady. Good evening. Thank you for coming. Truth is Light say, congratulations at Proud Miss Child. Okay. Thank you guys for coming. You all are welcome. I'm so happy having you guys here. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the love and the support so far. Thumbs up for this video if you have not. So that is it. Is it good? Is it good for a woman not to know how to cook? Is it good for a woman not to know how to cook? Is it good? So if you want to come on here and tell us your opinion, feel free. The link is there. The link is there. Come on board and tell us what you think about this topic. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. Thank you coming. Thank you for coming, Rosemary. Good evening to you. Can you hear me, Rosemary? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
So tell us your contribution. Thank you for coming. Good evening to you.
Thank you.
A mega shout out to you. Is the family. I hope you guys are doing
everybody's doing well. Everybody is doing well.
Okay,
thank you. I'm going to say from my own point of view as my personal experience. It's not that it's good for a woman not to know how to cook. This one is a personal experience because I'm talking about my younger sister. Many years ago, when she wanted to get married, because I remember when we used to be little children, everybody has their own duty. You are going to grind pepper, you are going to wash clothes, this is going to do that. Anytime you call her to do something, she will just fall down as if she's fainting. Or there is always a complaint she always gives to herself. So by the time she starts doing that, after we have 5 girls, so we have to, the other girl, we have to take over the situation. So my mother used to say, By the time that time will come, don't come and call me. So it got to a point after she finished study, so she graduated, a man came that she wanted to get married to her. My mother said, okay, my dear, you want to marry my pikin? I don't have any problem, but let me tell you the problem. The fact is that she don't know how to cook. So that is the only thing. So if you want her, you carry her with this problem that she don't know how to cook. She don't know how to wash. She don't know how to do anything. So he said, Mama, don't worry, I will teach her. So that was how the whole situation went. So little by little, she started learning. The man started teaching her. Now she knows how to cook very well. She knows how to work. She has now become a very hard-working woman. The fact is that in this life, it's good for either a man and a woman to know how to cook, to know how to do domestic work, especially for a woman. Because like you said previously, when you are single, it's different. When you are single, you can be doing anything. By the time you start having children, that one, it becomes a double responsibility. So you are no longer catching again alone for your husband, but as well for your husband and your children. So which means the woman, if she doesn't know how to, she have to struggle, she have to make sure she does all the necessary work so as per the man, because if a woman is working as well, she cannot allow, the man cannot allow her to be doing all the homework, all the cooking, all the domestic work, the shopping, and also, so the man, is not that it's obligatory, especially our African men. Like you said, if your husband, you give an example for your husband, if he wants to help, he helps. If a man wants to help with his own liberty, free liberty, he will definitely help. But we women, we should not take it as an advantage. But it's never good for a woman not to know how to cook, because it's very, very important to keep her home, to keep her marriage, and so on and so forth. But like I gave you a simple example about my sister, and now she knows how to do everything, because the husband knows right from time that she don't know how to cook. But before getting married to a woman, if you know that she knows how to cook before, or rather she don't know how to cook, or she's managing, if you as a husband, if you know how to, you teach her. Because with love, everything can be manageable, everything can be understandable, everything can be put into order. You teach your wife with how will I say it, with an amicably tone. You know, at times the way we put our sentence, at times we don't put it rightly. It will be an offense to the person that is hearing it. So when your husband, your wife cook, you don't like it, there's a way you are going to present it to her, so it will not be an offense to her. So little by little, she'll be learning. Or if maybe she want to cook, you as a husband, you go there, you say, my wife, it would have been better for us to add this ingredient. Maybe it will be more better, it will be more tasty, it will be more nicer. There are ways and ways. You approach somebody, if the person even, it does not like the way you are saying it, but when you approach her on a manner that she will understand that you are trying to teach her, not trying to quarrel with her, she will understand. So it's good for us in generally to be comprehensive, to try to adapt to other people's faults, not a man and a woman. Teach people as far as she's willing to learn. You see that your wife is willing to learn, you should help. But women should never take as an advantage because their husband is helping. They will not say it's your duty. No, it's not a duty for a man to cook. It's not a duty for a man to do neither domestic work, but he can give an helping hand. So it will not be too much load for the woman, because we women, we are very strong. God gave us that extravagant, extra superior power, because if a woman is sick, she will remember she have children. She will stand up from her bed to go and make food for her children. She will remember she have a husband. Whatever that sickness is, she will stand up and make sure her family, they are okay. That is the over superior power God has given to us. That this power, the men don't have it. If a man is having an headache, it will seem as if he's going to die today and tomorrow. But you woman, you'll be having headache, you'll be having fever, you'll be having stomach pain, you'll be having pains all over. But you wake up because you have children. You wake up because you have husband. You wake up because you have people that depends on you to go to the supermarket, go and make sure things are in the house. Because the children, if they are hungry, who are they going to call? mommy, I am hungry. They are not going to go to their father. They are going to come to you. So that is the reason why the power God has given to us, he did not give it to men. So a woman should know his ability to know how to do at least some of the domestic work, and the men should try and give their wife an helping hand if they can, as much as they can, if possible, not an obligatory, but they should try and give, because the women, they have only one head, it's not two. So let us make it trade by barter. Let us make the thing balance a little, not by is going to only one side. So that's the thing. All women should try and know how to cook, especially now these young ones that are growing up. We cannot talk about our time. These ones that are growing up now, we should concentrate on them. We should try and teach our children. Like my own now, to God be the glory for this COVID novel that happened. Before, she don't cook, but now if I go to work, I leave her at home, she can be able to do pasta, do rice, she can be able to do things. But before, she don't know how to, because it's even me, I was even afraid for her to on the gas and so on and so forth. But because COVID entered and I must have to go to work and she must have to stay at home, so she have to learn. So thank God she has this possibility of now to know how to cook. So me, I don't have that problem again. So little by little, at least she know how to do little things to cook for what she's going to eat by herself, not that she's going to cook for me. But it's good for us to teach our children how to cook, especially the young generation of now. So I've said mine. Really, this is really an amazing topic. Thank you very much for bringing this topic. At least we should be able to share ideas, because it's very good for us to share ideas. Of course, we learn every day. We learn from what we hear from people. You pick one or two things, which is very, very important for our upbringing on this YouTube world. So I really, really appreciate first. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rosemary. I appreciate. Thank you. You just said it. Whether it's not obligatory for a woman or for a man, because it is necessary and compulsory for a woman. Sorry, it is very important for a woman to know how to cook, and it is very necessary as a woman to know how to cook. Then even as a man, it is also good for you to know how to cook. But for the men, if they like to cook, they can cook. If they don't like not to cook, they will not cook. So the only thing is, if the man want to help you, he can also help you. Just as you said, when we are sick, we also get up, manage ourselves, get up, and okay. Thank you, Deck family, for coming. Thank you all for coming. So as I was saying, it is very important for a woman to know how to cook. It's important and it is necessary. Even if your husband knows how to cook, it is good for a woman to know how to cook. Just as you said concerning your sister, he later cash off. That is it. Because we are easy. We women, we know, we learn fast. We learn fast. When you teach us something, we learn fast. Okay, thank you, Rosemary. Thank you for being here. God bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you for that amazing point you just gave us. Okay, so Dag and thank you. Much love to you, Rosemary. Okay, Dag is in the building, and maybe she has something to tell us. Okay, Dag, can you hear me?
Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Good evening to the house. Good evening to the building.
Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening to you all. Good evening.
Okay.
Yes.
How is the family? I hope you guys are doing safe.
We are fine. This is interesting. This topic is very interesting. In fact, it's a nice topic for the season. God bless you, host. And my sister that contributed before. God bless you, my sister.
Thank you very much.
I just want to add little contribution, because this topic, we have to look to the topic proper. It's not because the way my sister is trying to explain it is like, it's not the way I'm seeing the topic. Is it good for a woman not to know how to cook? It's different from man helping. The topic is it good for a woman not to know how to cook? For me, it's a bad news for a woman not to know how to cook, for my own part, because this generation, no excuse. Nobody have excuse. If you know how to eat, why you don't know how to cook? as a woman. Because what we are saying here is not, is it good for a man to assist, to help, to all those stuff? But we are deliberating on, is it good for a woman not to know how to cook? What? No. It's not. The answer is, it's not good. My own answer. I'm a woman. I'm a woman of 3 boys. I have 3 children in my house. They are boys. Boys, they even know how to cook, not to talk about girls. I don't know where the home, the girl grow up from. Depend on the parents, or where who parents her. Where did she grow from? Even though she grew from hostel, I don't even know where. No excuse, because me, I have boys in my house. My children, they know how to cook. My children, boys, they know how to cook. Not to talk about girls. This our generation. We should not just support people that don't want to learn. No excuse. If you know how to eat, you know how to cook. Right now, I visit many people shining. This generation. Just enter YouTube. There are some things on YouTube. If you know, I learn many skills every day. If you know how to cook jollof, maybe the pattern you used before is different now, because now I visit many people channel. I learn many different skills. We learn different skills now. Different skills. We try different skills. But for a woman not to know how to cook, the woman need to go and learn by force. By force. Because some children, especially here in UK, you will see some children that don't, if they, there are children, we call them, they don't have home train. What is home train? It's not you buy best designers for your children, you take them to cinema, you give them what they want, they play the expensive game. Home train, you get up in the morning, open your window, spread your bread, my boy, or you spread your bed, go and brush your teeth, maintain your room, or you teach them how to do breakfast. Gradually, 6-year-old can do breakfast in my house, 12 years can cook, 13, 14 years can cook. Boy, not to talk about girl. It depends. So I don't want to talk too much. It's a bad news to know that a grown-up girl don't know how to cook in this generation. For me, my answer is,
excuse me, we are not talking about this generation. This generation is different. The past generation, it has happened. It's not good.
This is before our generation. Me, I've not heard that my mother time, nobody, woman don't know how to cook. No, my grandmother time, I have not heard that woman don't know how to cook. So we are talking about this our old generation and our children coming up. Maybe the person you are talking about is 12, she's 12. No, let's just say she's 16. 16, no excuse. My sister, if you know anybody around you, people listening to the sound of my voice, if you know any woman, any girl around you, even if she's not a girl, boy, anybody around you that don't know how to cook, earlier the better. Let's help them. Let's help them by telling them, because if you are telling some children some things, it's better they know you as a bad mother. They will say, my mother is very strict. My children, okay, they always say, I'm very strict. If you don't do this thing, you can't take this thing. If you don't do this, you can't do that. Yes, you have to be strict. Otherwise, the shame will come to you at the end. This season that we are, this time that we are, we don't know tomorrow where we are going. It's better they learn from home. They learn. The best way from them to learn is from their home, whoever is taking care of them. So please, let's try up and help whoever that is with us, your sister, your children. Don't say your children, they are too small. Don't say your sister, you don't want to offend her. Like the way you say your sister don't know how to cook. Where did she grow up from? Where were you? Where is your mom? So the question is a big question to the family. You understand? So it's not yet too late for those that don't know. Anything you don't know, learn, you will know. That is just the little contribution I have. So, or any woman that don't know how to cook, my answer, because it's a question, whether is it good? My answer is no, it's not good. Thank you.
Please, can I just make a statement? I hope you are not going.
I'm here.
Before that bros that was here before, if I'm not mistaken, it was say I'm not my sister. She's our first son is 12 years, so she got married 14 years ago. Our first son is 12 years, so she's not. I will not say she's this present. This present generation now is generation of a baby of 12 years. Like my baby, she's 12 years. Because, like I said before, because of the COVID, she has knows how to cook. I was the one that never wanted her because of the gas. Okay. So, but when the COVID occur, I normally go to work. So I have to let her know, because finish from work, I go and bring her. So there was no occasion. But because of the COVID, she was no longer going to school. So she have to stay at home. Now she know how to do everything. So when there's any problem, I go to work on Saturday. She's at home. She cook by herself. So I don't have that problem again. So my younger sister, when she was doing this thing as of then, we are 5 girls, like I said before. So my mother, and what would she do? You don't want to, Alora, no problem, the other one will do. But the time we come, and when that time came, what happened? The man want to get married to her, and he told him, you want to get married to my daughter, there's no, but let me tell you, this is what she don't know how to do. It's not good for a woman not to know how to, like you said, it is not a good thing. It is very important a woman know how to cook, because you are a woman. You are partially the head of the house, because of the man is different, but because you are the woman, you are the one that will go and make go and buy this stuff. You know what is good, what you need for the home, all those things. So a woman should and it must. But when she says are you going to kill her? But this present generation now, we know what we have lived in the past. We know how we have gone through in the past. When we are in Nigeria, we know the kind of upbringing we had. But now our children, now when we are cooking, they are interested, and with this YouTube of a thing, with this all the things that we are having today, all the privilege our children are having, so they even know more than us. So the man that left before, he said somebody got married to this woman and he doesn't know how to cook. Then the man took her back to her parents. That is not that he's leaving her, but the mother should teach her how to cook. Then when she now know how to cook, then you bring her back. So that is how it is. All fingers are not the same. We all are not the same. But this present generation that we are now, we should and we must make sure our children know how to do a lot of things. They know how to wash clothes. They now know how to make their bed. You wake up in the morning, you go and brush your teeth, you make your bed, I make my own. You do your breakfast by yourself. So all these things now, we have learned from the past. We have learned from our mistake. We'll keep learning every day. Like you said before previously, the way you go look a lot of channels, you see how people cook their rice. So we have learned a lot. We have seen a lot. So we'll keep learning. We keep learning. In Italy, they say, volere e potere. If you are willing, you will learn. So this generation now, for the sake of the future, because we are not going to live with them forever, just like we left our parents in Africa and came to Europe. So the opportunity we did not have, we are going to give to our children. Our children, they are going to know how to do things freely. Home domestic things, they are going to know how to do their clothes, their everything that regards to their room. Is for them to keep it up, keep it clean and clean it up. I normally tell her, you wake up, you clean your bed, you sweep your room, you arrange it. My own is for me, your own is for you. So that is it. So like I said, all fingers are not equal. It's not good for a woman not to know how to cook. But if it happens, what will you do? It's not, if it happens, because I gave a personal experience. I know how my younger sister, I know how she is.
Thank you. Before I take my leave, my sister, sorry, I want to take my leave now. Before I take my leave, I want everybody to hear this. I want to correct that area. We are helping one another. I learn from you, you learn from me. If you have a girl of 12 years, if you say your daughter, she is 12, please, not only the responsibility is not only her room, the whole house. Add your own room, kitchen, corridor. Yes, you think maybe you give her many work. No, she's just growing stronger. Like you tell her, if you finish with your room, enter my room. I cannot say I don't sweep in my house. I sweep once a while. That is what I call grassatura. I'm from Italy, grassatura. You know, the day I will do the grassatura one, the heavy one. But the normal day, every day, You finish your room, my dear, enter my room. They share it. Who is in charge of this? The plates, the wash. Because these are our children. You think maybe you want to punish them, or maybe you love them, you don't want to. No. So as you will be free. Tell her to be sweeping your room as well. 12 years big go. Where are they 12 years for Nigeria? My sister, in fact, the big compound that sweep every day is big. It's like 100 by 100. You understand? I sweep big compound with big broom. So that is how we grow. So our children, they are privileged. They have to sweep only our apartment. My house is just apartment flat. It's not too big for her. Tell her to add your room, the kitchen everywhere. So gradually,
grab your point, ma.
Yes. Thank you. God bless you.
Highly appreciated.
Let's give chance to other people. God bless you.
Bye.
Thank you. I really enjoyed that. Thank you.
God
You all
bless
are
you.
welcome, and we still have 12 billion people in the building. Can I quickly jump in? Some people are saying, Niger G say, why must the man take her back to her parents? I believe that must be an African man. And Vanessa said, thank you, Niger. And Niger G say, most woman who claim they know how to cook, their food are tasteless. Most women who claim they know how to cook, their food are tasteless. Vanessa said, why take her home? Vanessa said, very true. Vanessa said, me, I learned how to cook in my husband's house. Now I can cook well. Jennifer Bemudia said, that man must really be in love with that your sister. But not all women are lucky to get that from a man. Okay, so Truth is Light is on the building. I guess they have something to tell us. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm happy to come back again. I've been here since, just listening, just let me say, just learning. Because of what the last caller said, I think I have to make a program on this topic, but in a different form. I think I need to make this program I need to talk about this topic on my program. So the reason why I actually came back again is because of Ninja comment. Host, I don't know if you can help me to read that Ninja comment, because like this I cannot see the comment, that when she said that where is it written for a woman to be cooking, whether it's obligation, something like that. Please, if you can help me to read the comment again.
Naja G said, is it a duty for a woman to be cooking? Can someone tell me where it is written?
Yes. Now I come to answer your question. Not that I am answering you directly. There is no disrespect here, but I believe we all are learning. I think that is the reason of this program, that every one of us should learn. Now, first, I just want to read a chapter in the Bible for you, in the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 1. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 1, it says, every wise woman built their house, but the foolish one pluck it down with their hands. What is this place saying? Now, before I analyze it again, I also have to say this word, because there is this word they normally say that the easiest way for a woman's heart is through his stomach. I don't know whether you are a man or a woman, but I will let you know that it's obligation for a woman to know how to cook. It's obligation for a woman to cook, because if you don't know how to cook and you are married, and your husband, because most time when I see people producing or maybe upload video where they produce something, make something at home, I always comment that homemade is the best, because I so much love homemade. Anything that you made home is always different from the one that you buy, because the one you buy, they have mixed it with many things. It's obligation, yes. It's the duty of a woman to cook. At the same time, it's also a duty of a man to assist the wife. Yes, as a man, maybe you are working. Tell me now, if you're a man, maybe somehow, I know because this time around it's difficult to find a woman that is 100% at home without doing anything. But maybe you are a woman and you are at home, your husband will wake up in the morning to fetch for the family, and he will come back hoping to meet a good meal at home, but he will come back, he will not see meal. You will not see anything to eat, or rather you will cook, and what you cook is not something that anyone can eat. How will you feel if you are in the position? Don't you think that may make your husband to start looking outside? Don't you know that can bring a broken marriage in your home because you don't know how to cook? And when you don't know how to cook, your husband will not have that feeling of going home to eat. Rather, he will bring somewhere to eat first. So when you bring something, he will just eat. But if you know how to cook, it's a big plus for you. Your husband can be making proud of, can be using it to make proud. Oh, my wife meal is the best. My wife meal, I love you so much. Understand? And as a woman, and there are some women who don't know how to cook, but yet they don't want to learn. That is where the problem comes from. You don't know how to cook, and your mouth, like I said before, your mouth is razor, and they will tell you that this thing is not the way it's supposed to be. You start making mouth, start insulting, start talking. You will have a big problem, maybe not just a small problem, a big problem. So if you're a woman, you don't know how to cook, first you need to humble yourself. Yes, you need to humble yourself to learn. If you refuse to humble yourself to learn, you will have a big problem. Even if you invite someone in your house, that person that you invite in your house to cook for you, if you don't treat that person well, he may poison you. That is just the truth. If you invite somebody, maybe you have a maid that you are paying. If you are not treating the person well, he may poison you. He may give people link how to get you. So it's very, very important. And I believe as a mother, it's a duty of a mother as well to teach their children as they are growing up. It's the duty of women to teach their children how to cook, because most children spend time with their mother, because their father is not always at home, maybe because of work. But most children stay, let me say, 70% with their mother than their father. So it's the duty of the woman to teach their children how to cook. And if you're a woman, you don't know how to cook, what will you teach your child? That means that the same problem, the problem you will face in your marriage, your daughter will also face the same problem, because charity begins at home. If you don't know how to cook, what will you teach your child? Even if you don't want to cook in your husband's house, but for the love of your children, for them to have peace in their home, you have to learn how to cook so that your children will not have problem in their home. Please, as a woman, it's very, very important to know how to cook. Either you marry or you are not married, it's very important to know how to cook. You are not doing anybody a favor, but rather you are helping yourself. God bless us. And if I have any reason, I will still come back. Thank you, host.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful. You all have really answered this question. The problem is some youth of these days, they are too lazy. That is the truth. They don't want to learn. Even sometimes their mother will be calling them, come and put face. So instead of them to put face, they will be walking and patrolling all about. Because it's two things. Your mother is cooking. She can't force you. It is left for you, just like Rosemary said. If you can do, but the future will tell. But at the end of the day, they are not going to blame the girl. They will say the parents or the mother, especially with the mothers, because nearly all the blame comes to us. And go, your mother didn't teach you well. Your mother didn't teach you nothing. Even my mother told me one day, you are teaching a child how to do something, and the child is not giving you listening ear. Or if you say do it like this, he doesn't want to do it like that. So definitely that child is going to have problem in the future, because most of the problem, just like the truth is like just said now, some of us are lazy. Thank you for coming, Emstein. Some of us are too lazy. Good evening. As a family, I hope you are good. Okay. Some of us are too lazy to understand. It is very important for a woman to know how to cook. Not just important, it is necessary. It is very good. But automatically, when you now come and meet a man that knows how to cook, he can still assist you. Just like Rosemary said before, we the women, we are the second in command of our house. Because hopefully at times we do get healed. At times when you are healed and your husband knows how to cook, he can help you cook and take care of the children. But at times, when it comes to the situation that your husband don't knows how to cook, what will you do? You don't have question, you don't have answer. Even with those heavy head, with those illness, you will still get up and take care of your children. That is the strength of a woman. Thank you all. You all are amazing. Thank you, Einstein, for coming. Can you hear me, Einstein?
I'm getting you, host. Thank you.
Okay. Tell us, we are all learning. Many people have contributed so far. If you have anything that you want to tell us, just go ahead and tell us. But before you do that, let me quickly read some comments. Ateba said, you are right, caller. Our fitness study said, truth is light. You said everything already from the Bible. Vanessa said, it is not the duty of a woman to cook. We just cook to take care of our family. Dad said, you are right. Every TV program said, oh, I could have come, but I'm at work. I understand at ever. Thank you for coming. Fitness study said, most busy with their phone all the time. We are busy with our phone all the time, and that is why we can't learn. But we have this platform on these days. It's not like our days where we are growing up. There is nothing like internet. There's nothing like YouTube. These days, when you just have internet, you can search any food, even from the worldwide. You can search worldwide food and learn how to cook it. And you follow the process, you will definitely learn how to cook it. Ever TV program said, thanks, caller, much love. Vanessa said, yes, for the love of your kids and your husband, you have to learn and take care of your home. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Fitness. Fitness said, all the children busy with phone, even when they are busy. As a mother, you have to schedule, just like 5G, 5G deck said before. You schedule. There are time for everything. There are time for fun. There are time to sleep. There are time to do your homework. There are also time to teach them how to wash their teeth. Even my 3-year-old, I have started teaching her how to wash her mouth. But I will leave her to do it. But because she's just 3 years, she can't do it to my case. I also collect it from her afterward and help her to do it. So what are we trying to say? There are time for everything. Thank you, Epstein. Give us your contribution.
Thank you, host. Mega shout out to everybody in the building. Mega greetings. So, as concerning the topic of today is a very good topic because the ladies of today are not the ladies of yesterday.
Epstein, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Your volume is very low.
I'm greetings everybody in the building. Can
Okay.
you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, concerning the topic we are discussing today is a very good topic because the women of today, the ladies of today are not the ladies of yesterday. Things have changed. Things have changed. And there is one saying that if you married a woman because of, we should marry a woman, how will I put it? If you married a woman because of beauty, you are committing some error because between beauty and a lady who knows how to cook, that is two different things. And if you compare them in a short term and in the long run, beauty is what fades away, and hunger is something that lasts even forever, as I can say. Hunger lasts forever. So that is what is deceiving most of the men today, the beauty. And some of the ladies, as they always say, I want a person that will take me as I am. And when they finally get that type of a person, that when they say, I want it but like this, I want it but like this, and they accept, they are already at the top of the world. So that is the challenges we are facing today, and it is, I think it is the responsibilities of our mothers, of our mom, to put this into practice, to teach our girl child on how to do some of this cooking, teach them cooking. I think maybe before 15 it is enough. Before 15 there are some girls who already know how to cook perfectly different dishes. It is due to the training their mothers are giving them. the phone issue, as you are saying, there is time for phone, there's time for cooking, time for studies, all those things. But if you don't have a good parent, a good tutor that will sell you through all these things, you will not get there. You will end up not knowing how to cook. As it is, for some of us who are outside the country, cooking is a normal thing to us. Even if you cook, you don't cook, it is your problem. But as it is your problem, we are promoting bad character because you don't know how to cook. You need to know how to cook. To know how to cook is a very important thing. I think that is what used to keep even a man still. That is what I can say about this issue.
Thank you, Emster. Thank you. You've really spoken well. That your point is also good. Thank you for coming, Einstein. Thank you. We have somebody in the building. We have Toyin Oluebeni. Toyin is in the building. Olubena. And we have Classic Beauty J. He said, how can a woman don't know how to cook? Toyin said, I am teaching both my male child and female how to take care of the home, so it will not be problem later. That is so correct. That is so correct. And the person that answered the call before, he said, whether you're having boy children or you are having girl children, you should teach all of them how to do everything, so that no matter where they fall into, they will know how to cooperate. Because some men that doesn't know how to cook, their wife always deal with them because of the food. Each time they quarrel, the wife will stop cooking. So if that kind of man fall into that category, that maybe each time the man and the wife have a misunderstanding, the wife stop cooking, the man can go to the kitchen and cook something good for himself. So that is why men that knows how to cook, we women, we don't even shakara. I don't know how, we don't like shakara for them. Because if you shakara with your food, you go kitchen, go cook the one that is even more tasty than yours. So what am I trying to say? Whether you are having a male child or you're having a female child, teach all of them how to cook. And today's topic still based on, is it good for woman not to know how to cook? That is the topic. Somebody is coming in. Okay. Okay, thank you for coming, Teddy Fitness. Good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening,
Mega shout
good
out
evening,
to
good
you.
evening, good evening, good evening.
How's the family? I hope you guys are doing safe.
We all thank God. We thank God. We thank God. Good evening.
Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Tell us your opinion or what you think. Is it good for a woman not to know how to cook? Tell us what you feel, what you think.
First of all, let me greet everybody in the house. This topic is very funny. When I was listening to it anyway, through his life, he's already said everything. He have said everything. He have knocked it. He have knocked everything out. One thing is that if you see this nowadays, now that the way life is, people take, what am I going to put it? People take life very hard, which this life is not hard, because if it's already written in the Bible, devil come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. And this devil, it will come different way. Before a man, he will marry a woman. You people, you will be cutting together, and the woman will be cooking for you. For God's sake, we have to know this. A man can't just wake up one day, he see a lady on the road, he say that, oh, this is the person I want to marry. It's not possible now. It's not possible. This thing is logical. Is common sense. I know some men that were out there, they don't know a woman. They might see a woman for a week. They might say that, oh, they want to marry this woman, or they love this woman. And they will say that, oh, I will go to their house to go and ask their family or to meet their parent of their hand. At the same time, even though they go to their house, they'll be asking that they still need to find out some background about the woman they want to get into. Because this thing is easy. This thing is very easy. Because let me just talk about the woman first before I go back to the children. What I was trying to be saying about woman now is that I believe that I remember those days that when I am growing up in my family, even though a man, a woman, all of us inside the house, we know how to cook, because it's what our mother teach us how to do things. That's what everybody know how to cook. In my own family, we know how to cook. Both men, both women, we know how to cook. You know, but only one thing is that this nowadays, like what I was trying to text, I was trying to type something there before. This nowadays, women, they don't focus on their own daughter, or they don't focus on their children. They turn their mind away from their children. Most of this nowadays, they turn their face away from their children. Even though they were cooking in the kitchen, they just leave them. They put them away, not to show them what they are doing, which is very, very, very wrong. Even though most of the mothers, they will be cooking in the kitchen, their children will be upstairs, or they will be downstairs in the kitchen, or they'll be doing something else. It's a things that you can call your children, come and look what I'm doing. It's step by step. It's step by step. This thing is step by step, step by step. And a man that is looking for beauty, like what my dear host was saying there, my dear, he's laughing there. Like a man that is looking for beauty, he will get a beauty. Beauty will fade away at the end of the day. Beauty will go away, but it's you are the one going to cry at the end of the day. You will cry at the end of the day, because there is nothing there. A woman have to know how to cook. Women just have to know how to cook. Even though you don't know how to cook, even though your husband know how to cook, relax. Let your husband teach you how to do it slowly, because two of you have to help each other. Because this is life. Because I believe one thing is that if a man come in the house, he has a woman that I want to eat, I'm hungry. The man didn't get a food. If the man didn't get a food, one day the man will run out. He will go and find someone else to be cooking for the man. Another woman be cooking for the man. And at the end of the day, problem starts at home. And at the end of the day, the house will scatter. The whole house will be scattered. And who bring the devil to come in? It's not the woman. It's the woman. Because of the food, they were fighting because the woman cannot cook. It means that the woman cannot provide. Even though at the end of the day, maybe the man have already go for work to go and make 8 meals, everything, how the house is going to be better. And the man came back home, there's no food. You know, the man will be thinking that, what is going on? What is going on? And the other, maybe a lot of, somebody out there will just give her something and start eating it. And the end of the day, you lose. That is where the fight come from, you know. This is where we women need to stand up. Women need to stand up. Because when they are trying to say that man is the head of the house, what about the woman? Woman is the end of the house as well. Because women need to stand up. Women need to stand up as well to make sure everything in the house is proper. He just need to stand up. Let's forget about man now. Let's leave man. Women need to stand up to make the house to be okay. I believe that when the man is outside, the man will be proud of his wife. But if the woman is not know how to cook, the man will not come home. Instead of the man to come home 7 o'clock, the man will come home 1 o'clock in the midnight. Where is the problem coming from? The problem is in the house. You know, because the men know that when he finish the work, when he's coming home, he's not going to eat. Why can't you stay outside and eat and drink and enjoy his life and come back home? You know that he's coming home to come and sleep. You see, this is life. We just have to open our eyes, and this is the word. We don't want this kind of something to happen to our children. We don't want this kind of something to happen to our children, to fall back to our children. This is where we have to stay and do the right thing. It's right now you have to do the right thing. We just have to do the right thing. God will bless, God will help us. God will just help us for all this. It's very easy matter. If men and women can understand themselves, it's very easy matter. But God will help us anyway. God will help us. That is what I need to say.
Thank you, Taddy Fitness. You nailed it all. Because it's our responsibility to teach our children. Even Emster talk well. Even the person that came before, say even if you're having boys children, yes children, teach all of them how to do everything. So that tomorrow, peradventure, they fall into any of the category, they can cope. Even now in Europe, it's even easier. It's not like our time. We do everything with our hand. In Europe now, you can put your clothes in washing machine and put soap and just wash it. There is the one you can use to dry it. So yeah, things are easy. It's not like where we were coming from. Even yet, you can put your plate in the lavatory where the machine for plate. So yeah, it's easy. It's not like then where we do things with our bare hand, raw, practical. But yeah, you have machines that can assist you do these things. Thank you for Taddy Fitness for coming. Thank you, Emster. Nibos War, thank you for coming. Good evening to you. Lady A. Angela, thank you for coming. Rosemary said, nice talk. You all are welcome, guys. Eva TV said, thank you, caller, for talking. And Truth is Life is laughing. Maybe he's laughing at the point that you gave. Okay. Thank you, guys, for coming. Classic J Beauty, thank you for coming. You all are welcome. Rosemary said, nice talk, caller. You all have spoken well, guys. This topic is so awesome. It's so wonderful. I've never enjoyed topic the way I enjoyed this very one. Because these days, some women don't know how to cook. Especially these youth of this period. You see a lady of 26 years, she can't cook. If she cook a melon soup for you, you will vomit. If she cook a bolo for you, you will vomit. So it is good. Because according to the question, say, is it good for a woman not to know how to cook? And many of you that has come in since, all the callers that came in, they gave very good points. And some have gone to work. I appreciate you all for coming, guys. Much love. You all are welcome. Eva TV say, Emster, thanks for coming up. Okay. We have another caller. We have somebody waiting to be received. Let me see. Okay, I wanted to accept somebody, but the person is not on board again. Feel free to come on, guys. You know, in this kind of discussion, everybody got their own opinion. My opinion might be different from yours, and yours might be different from mine. We are all learning. We are all learning, guys. Feel free to talk. Talk what is in your mind. Everybody is saying what is in their mind. And at the end, we are going to come to the conclusion whether is it good or not good. Nibos was already. Be varieties. Good evening, mommy. Thank you for coming, guys. So you all have all spoken well. Thank you for being here, guys. Mega shout out to you all. I really enjoyed your talk. I really enjoyed this topic, guys. I enjoyed your contribution. You all have really spoken well. Because where there is no love, there will always be problem. But you get where love go reach. Practical need to also come in. If your husband love you and he married you because you don't know how to cook, just like Truth is Life said, your mouth should be calm and bring your head down and allow your husband to teach you how to cook. Because some women, their mouth na razor blade. If you say one, it don't say 20. Although it's our nature, guys. At least you all should know that it's our nature. We women, we are talkative. We are talkative. It's just our nature. I don't know what day when I run into something and they were talking about the talkative something in a woman is billions, guys. That is why we can just sit down and talk from morning to night. It's our nature. So, guys, if you are a woman and you don't know how to cook, feel free, step down low, pipe low for your husband, and let your husband teach you how to cook before things get out of hand. Because some men and some marriages are broken up because of this cooking issue. woman. If you are still single, maybe it's just both of you, it's easy. Your husband can still manage for you and cook for you. Your husband can still manage for you and cook for you because it's just you two. But what about the time you start having children, you have 1, 2, 3, you can't expect your husband to continue cooking for you guys. Some men, most of our husbands, they know how to cook. They know how to cook, but if they want to help you, they can help you without you telling them, go and cook. It's not obligatory, just like I said before. If your husband prepared me for you before you maybe you went out, before you return, he prepared something for you, show love and appreciate him, because it doesn't mean because he knows how to cook before you people got married, he should still be cooking it now that you people are still married and now you are still having 3 kids. If you want to cook on his own, fine. If he cook, feel free to enjoy the meal. He will feel free and enjoy the meal, but it's not now a problem that you now say today is your turn, go and cook, tomorrow is my turn. No. So guys, you all have spoken well. We have another caller in the building. Thank you for coming, Lady A. Angela. Good evening and mega shout out to you. Thank you for joining us, the family. I hope you guys are doing safe.
Yes, so host, good evening to everybody. I just stayed behind to listen a little bit what you people are saying. Honestly, your topic is so amazing and so interesting. I just hope that the young girls are somewhere listening to this very topic. Like you said, is it good for a woman not to know how to cook? For me, it's not good for a woman not to know how to cook, because women are the head of the house. Woman is that is the upkeeping of the house. The noise is too much. I don't know if you people are hearing me.
Yes, we are hearing you.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that every woman is supposed to know how to cook. Every mother is supposed to teach her daughter how to cook, because let's say even if somebody is not married, you are staying on your own. It's not every time that you can be eating fast food. Let's put it that way. Most of the time, there are things that you feel like eating. Only the way you prepare it will satisfy that your urge for that very dish or for that very dish. But our young ladies these days, they see it as being chic anyway. They see it as being chic. For them, not doing one thing and asking the husband to go and do the second one, they thought is the best way to hold a man anyway. They call it love. They call it equal rights. They call it all sorts of names that I can't even remember now. So they have they see it as being being VIP. My husband is the one cooking for me today. They even use it to brag, you know. So for me, they have really break down womanhood in husband's house. Because during the time of my own time, let me not use my mom. In my house, I'm the one that cook. If, like Lady B says, if your husband knows how to cook, and one day, one evening, one Saturday or Sunday, he decides to, go to the kitchen, prepare delicious meal for you, you should be grateful to him and say, thank you, my love. Not, I'm the one that cooked yesterday, or you have to cook today, or because you have cooked once, cooking becomes his duty. So for me, I think the topic that you raised this evening is very interesting. And I just hope that so many women out there who doesn't know how to cook should, fold their long sleeve of their shirts and start learning how to cook little by little. It's never too late until somebody is done. Okay, I just hope they will take some advices that so many people that have spoken now lay down and try to change, even if they are they're the types that want their husband to do one and they do two, something like that. I think for now that's all I have to say. Somebody's place is making a lot of noise. maybe the television.
Okay, my Lady Angela, thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Let me read some comments before we go on. Eva TV program said, Lady A, you are right. I have learned a lot here today. So Vanessa said, we can. Yes, if you want to learn how to cook, we can. Vanessa said, we are listening here. Vanessa said, no, we are talkative. Yes, that is our nature. Women are talkative in nature. If you give woman a chance to talk from today to 3 days time, she can talk without being tired. Is our nature. So when she said hi host, Nation Africa said hello host. Okay, thank you all for coming. God bless you all. You all are welcome. Thank you for your contribution so far. So good. We all have contributed. So good. So our topic for today is it good for a woman not to know how to cook? Is it good for a woman not to know how to cook?
Oh,
And
so
that
I
is
need
the
to go
link
work.
there. If you want to come in and discuss with us your ideas, because we have gotten a lot of callers saying
Oh, so I need to go
everybody
to
has
work.
given their own ideas
I need to go to
on
work.
how they feel and what they feel. And we are here, we are learning. That is why it's good to visit LS. You can learn different things on an LS. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Eva TV said, love. Okay. Okay. That is for that. You all are welcome. We still have 10 billion, 11 billion people in the building watching. So thank you, Einstein. Thank you, Lady A. Angela. Thank you, Truth is Light. Thank you, Five Deck Transformation. Thank you, Rosemary Efobore. Thank you, my first caller. What is her name again? I don't remember. What is, I think is Vanessa. No, it's not Vanessa. My first caller was a lady between, it was a lady, I don't remember her name. Forgive me if you are still in the building. Truth is light. Truth is light. I don't know. Sorry. Okay. Thank you all. Lady Angela said love. Okay. So guys, you all are welcome. I appreciate your coming in. I really enjoy this topic today. Is it good? Is it good? So guys, if you are still in the building and you want to come give your contributions on is it good for a woman not to know how to cook, free and jump to the link. That is the stream. I pinned it. Jump to the stream and come on board and tell us your opinion or what you feel or what you like or what you think, because we are all here and we are learning and learning continues. You all are welcome. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Truth is Light TV. Thank you, Lady A. Angela. Thank you, Nation Africa Explorers. Thank you, Eunice Wenshi. Thank you, Fitness Study. Thank you, Vanessa Ogumbowale. Thank you. Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you, Lady Angela. Thank you, Eva TV program. Thank you, Tony Olubuena. Thank you, Vanessa Ogumbowale. Thank you, Classy J for coming. Thank you, Nibo's Word for coming. You all are welcome. Love to you all. Thank you, Deck G5 Transformation. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jennifer Bemudia. Thank you all for coming. You all are welcome. God bless you all. We have spoken well, guys. Eva said love. She said she's at work, and because she's at work, she couldn't come in. I appreciate you, though you are still at work. You still clicked on and came live to my stream. Thank you, Eva TV program. Thank you, Rosemary, for that super chat. God bless you. I appreciate that super chat. May your pocket never run dry. And as for many of you that came on, give me thumbs up, that gave me comments, that gave me like, you all are super amazing. May the good Lord keep you guys. May the good Lord bless you all. Okay, I still have a few minutes. So guys, we will still I've been live for 1 hour 40 minutes. I say let me just take it to 2 hours. why we call it a day, so that we leave it for other people that are looking for the WH to get to where we have gotten to. Thank you. Truth is life. He said amen. Thank you all, guys. I appreciate you. Let us still be here for another 20 minutes so that we can take it to 2 hours. Thank you for being here. Love to you all. Kisses to you all. Thank you, Rosemary, for that super chat. Thank you all, guys. I appreciate your coming in. You all have really contributed well. Good and so good and so good. So good. Thank you all for coming. Much love to you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is like nobody's coming in again. That is the link. If you want to come in to tell us your own part of the story, if it is good for a woman not to know how to cook, feel free to jump on the link. Abba TV program said amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Rosemary, for that love. Thank you all. I appreciate you. You all are welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for still being here. You people have really made my day today. Vanessa Gumbowale say we appreciate you too. Thank you, Vanessa. That is why we should be on different LS just to learn something new, because everybody has different topic. Like when I was in Vanessa LS yesterday, we also answered different questions. At times when Esther is live, like the other day, he talked about the 10 richest people on his premiere. He talked about the wealthiest 10 countries of the world. He talks about the 10 wealthiest educational places. He also talked about CPM and ROPM. So guys, try and visit LSE so that you will know and learn, because LS is to learn. That is why YT is here. YT is to learn. We learn when you visit LS and they are doing something, because it's not only give me, I give you, give me, I give you. No, at times we should also sit down and learn something new. Thank you, Eva TV program. Bye, everyone. I need to round up for my work now. God bless you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Even me, I'm even trying to make it just 2 hours so that we can call it a day, but I still have 16 minutes to go, but I don't know if I can still be here for that 16 minutes. So guys, thank you for coming. Much love to you all. Much love, aka James Money. He said thank you. James, thank you for coming. Vanessa, thank you for coming. Vanessa said goodbye, host. Okay, I think we should end it like this. I think we should end it like this because people are already saying goodbye, and we have learned something today. Thank you, Vanessa, for coming. Thank you, Eva TV program. Thank you, Rosemary Efobore. Thank you, Tadi Fitness. Thank you, Mstar TV. Thank you, Truth is Light TV. Thank you all. Thank you, 5G Transformation. Thank you, Nibo's Word. Thank you, Classic J Beauty. Case Christian Case, thank you for coming, Christian Case. Thank you, Christian Case. Truth is life, say bye bye. Okay, guys. So I think we'll call it a day. Thank you, Toyin Olubuena. Thank you all that participated. Much love to you, Einstein, mega shout out. Somebody is here. Who could that be? Who could that be? Okay, let me just add her. Okay. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
Good evening to you.
Good evening. Good evening to you, and good evening to everyone too.
Okay.
Can you hear me very well?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah.
I was about calling you the day, but thank you for still coming. Much love. You can go ahead and tell us.
I won't take much of your time. It's just 1 minute. You know, I really appreciate, you know, the topic, the kind of topic that you brought, you know, is a very broad topic that needs to be dealt with. And this topic come out often everywhere we go. They ask the similar question. And I want to thank all the speakers, the first speaker, second, and the third speakers. You guys have done well to it. But I'm coming from another different angle, because you said, is it, your question said, is it, good?
Is it good? Is it good for a woman not to
know how to cook? Is it for a woman? I know everything was focused on the woman. You know, even when our men are talking, it's bombarded on us. But I want to come from another different angle. From yes, well, I'm not going to focus too much on women, but on both parts. And that's why when you read my statement, my comment, I said both male and the female should know how to cook. We should teach them. And that's what I'm trying to do, to teach my male child and my female children to know how to cook. Because, you know, I want to say that, but I'm coming from another angle. Is it the duty of a woman to cook? I'm coming from another angle. Is it the duty? Now, I'm coming from a way that, let me first start from the love. You know, when we want to define love, people define love in different ways. According to what I believe, I'm a Christian, and according to what I believe that love is a way of, love is an acceptance, love unconditional. I'm talking about the agape love of God now. The agape love of God. And thank God for our brother that read the scripture, you know, because everything is based on the scriptures. So I'm talking about agape love of God. Agape love of God. You know, when I'm just going to bring a little bit about Christianity anyway. Pardon me for this. When Jesus died for us, Jesus did not place any condition to why he should die for us. He saw the need and met the need. That's what Jesus does. He saw the need, that there is a need for someone to do this, and we met the need. That is one. So I usually tell all our singles now that when you are seeking for the right man, when you put on your spiritual glasses and you are seeking for the right man, put it at the back of your mind. The first thing is to ask God to give you your own. And let me tell you, even when God gives you your own, there are some things, there are some vacuums that you will be seeing in the life of that man, even when you marry. That's why I say marriage is not bed of all roses. Now, I'm going back to my point now. When we said, okay, women should know how to cook, women should know how to cook. So should we say that men, there's no need for men to be taught how to cook? You know, you understand what I'm saying? Because love, when you are loving someone, you are loving. I didn't say, don't get me wrong. I didn't say we shouldn't teach them not to know how to cook. We should teach both of them how to cook. Now, I'm coming from this angle. If when I say love unconditional, when you marry someone and you notice that that person is lacking something, because there will be always something that the person is lacking. Nobody is 100% okay in all things. Now, if your wife is lack of in cooking, and the husband know how to cook, I think the best thing is for the husband to teach the wife how to do some little things, you know. And as one brother said, oh, the wife also should listen and pay attention, right? You understand what I'm saying? That is good also. But I'm coming from this angle that says the love unconditional that I'm talking about. I'll hammer it. You know, culture. we place too much emphasis on our culture, and sometimes it leads us to so many things. So many homes have been disarrayed now because of the cultural things that we place, in it. Because I saw my mom cooking all the time. I saw my dad never go to kitchen. I saw my mom cooking all the time. Should it be ongoing in that way, or why, or how it should be? You understand what I'm saying? Because when we place a duty, because in those days they place a duty to women to be cooking. Women is the cooker. They have to go to the kitchen and cook. So that's a duty for us. And when you place a duty to something, once that duty is not met, it can cause so many things. Because when that duty is not met, then because you are expecting that duty to be met, and when that expectation is not met, it can lead to judgmental. Oh, it's your duty to do this. Oh, it's your duty to pay school fees. Oh, it's your duty to clear the mall outside. Oh, it's your duty to sweep the house. Oh, it's your duty to wash the plate. Because we place duty over all things. And once that duty is not met, then it's going to lead to argument. It will lead to disappointment. You disappoint me because this is your duty and it is not met. It will lead to disappointment. And when that thing, begin to surface, even in marriage, then you can see now that marriage is going down the drain. Separation will kick in. Divorce will kick in. And that's why so many things, in fact, it's not only cooking alone. In so many aspects, paying the house rent, cooking the food, paying the school fees of the children, do this, because we lay more emphasis on the duty, particular duty of this person to do this. And once that person is not doing it, then we raise an eyebrow and we say, no, because you are not doing this, you are no more my wife, or you are no more my husband. But when we did not place any condition to it, I know there are some aspects that in the Garden of Eden, when God placed Adam there and gave Adam what to do as a man. You understand what I'm saying? And God now made Eve out of the Adam to do what? To help the man, to help. So we women, we are helpmate to our husband. You understand what I'm saying? We are helpmate to our husband, but we shouldn't, when we are going, I tell people, when I'm counseling the youth, I say to them, once you've seen somebody you want to marry, you are going into marriage with something you are given, not what you are expecting. Because if you go into marriage with expectance of what I'm going to get, in fact, honestly, there will be a lot of disappointment, because so many things you did not bargain for, when you enter into it, you will see there. And what do? You back up? And that's what I tell people, when you are going into marriage, go with the intention, with your mentality that what can I give into this marriage? What can I, how can I best meet the needs of this home that I'm going? Because we, husband and wife, we are there to complement each other and to help our husband to reach their destiny, to meet their destiny, to reach their goals. And he is supposed to help me to meet my destiny and to reach my goals. You understand what I'm saying? So I want the culture, we should remove the cultural aspect a little bit, and based on the biblical culture. When we base everything on biblical culture, everything will be fine. Because I did not marry this person because of this. Once you already have it at the back of your mind that you are marrying your wife or you are marrying your husband because I want someone who knows how to cook, because I want someone who is beautiful, like one of our brothers said, I want somebody who is very beautiful. I want someone who can be earning money so that we can be paying the school fees or be paying rent together. We'll be sharing. You see, some people, they already have premonition of what they want. And if that thing is not met, then it makes them to seek for the second opinion, second thoughts. Should I call it a day? Should I be separated from this woman? Should I be this? Purposely because I'm not bringing money home to share the rent with you, or because I'm not buying food to the house. You understand me? So that's why I say when we are going into marriage, please seek the face of God first, and after that, go into that marriage with the mentality of what can I give? What can I give? How best can I help this home? You understand me? So both male and the female should know how to cook. And moreover, yesterday I posted something on the YouTube, and I said marriage is just like a box, like a gift box. Marriage is just like a gift box that you give someone. Not until that person opens the box that will see what is inside. There are some gifts that you will open and you will say, oh, what is this thing give me? I don't really like this thing. But you can't take it back. You can't give that person back. You can't tell that person, oh, I don't like this gift you gave me, or something like that nature. It's like if you are not appreciating what that person did. So marriage is just like a gift box that you get from someone, and when you open it, whatever you find there, you are going to be appreciative of what you find there and say, oh, thank you very much. I like it. That's also what marriage entails. When you go in there, you will now see why God allow you to marry that man. Don't focus on the weakness of that man or weakness of that woman. Focus on the purpose of God, bringing you together with that man or with that woman. It's when you enter that you're going to see the purpose. You cannot see the purpose of God, marry that woman or marry that man when you are outside the backstage. You can't. Not until when you marry. And when you now marry, you see the purpose. A lot of purpose you will be seeing. And when you see the purpose, you now ask God, Lord, help me. Give me the grace to meet this purpose. I now know why you allow me to marry this man. And God will give you the strength. You're a man, you're a woman. God will give you the strength to be able to meet that purpose. And you will see that your home will be heaven on earth, a marital bliss. So that's what I want to say to us, honestly. As a married, you will see that the rate of divorce will reduce, the rate of separation will reduce, because at the back of your mind, you did not place any condition. I know men love to eat, I know. But don't place any condition to what we should be teaching our children, male and the female, how to cook so that they can be eating balanced diet food. The right kind of food in the right proportion. We can't get it out there all the time. We should be teaching them, but we should have it at the back of your mind, please, that there is a purpose, there's a reason for bringing you together. Not only food, not only cooking alone, in any other aspect of life. And I pray that God will help us. Our marriage will be heaven on earth in marital bliss. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you for that, my lady. I really appreciate you have spoken from the spiritual aspect, and that's good.
Yeah.
But
yes.
You've tried, but I like the conclusion that you gave, whether a male child or a female child, we should teach both how to cook. So
Thank
my
you
own
so
conclusion.
Much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And the way I define my own love, I define love as love is an acceptance. Love is an acceptance. You accept my weakness and you accept my strengths. That is the definition of my love to everybody.
Thank you, my lady. Maybe you've spoken well, because even this thing you said before, that truth is light, said it all before, that it takes the grace of God for two couples to be in marriage and remain in that marriage. So he also talked about, if your wife don't know how to cook, teach her. But the wife should be loyal and keep her mouth shut. Then I told him, we women, we are made, is our nature, we are talkative. If you give a woman chance from today to 3 days, she can talk and talk and talk without break. It's just our nature. So what my own conclusion to this topic today, according to the topic, is it good for a woman not to know how to cook? It is not good for a woman not to know how to cook. A woman must know, is must, it should be compulsory. A woman must know how to cook. So that should, in case anywhere you find yourself, whether you are single, this one doesn't matter. Even one lady said, whether you are married or single, it doesn't matter, because when you are single, you can still fend for yourself. It's not every time you go to get snacks. It's not every time you go to a restaurant. If you are single, you are married with kids, learn how to cook. That is my own conclusion. It is very good for a woman to know how to cook. And if you are a woman, you are having boys, children, teach them how to cook. And if you are a woman, you are having both mixed boys and girls. Teach them both how to take care of themselves, how to take care of their house, how to take care of their clothes, so that if peradventure in future the man gets married and the wife is treating, because some men today, they don't know how to cook, and the wife will be punishing them because the man don't know how to cook. Anytime a little misunderstanding just come, the woman will stop cooking. And such man will suffer from it. And that is why teach your male children how to cook, so that when a situation comes like that, God forbid, and take a quarrel and fighting away from our marriages, anyhow, you can still go to kitchen and prepare food yourself. Because this period now, 8 o'clock, everywhere is closed. You can't go out, you can't get food. You can't call anybody to even bring food for you. So whether you are a male child or you are a male child, a female child, we mothers should teach our children everything. And we should treat our children equally, whether they are male, if the male, because even when we are growing up, when the female child offends the male, the mother will say, hey, don't you know he's a male? Don't do it. No, when your male child wrongs, tell him you are wrong. Don't do this, you are wrong. When your female child is wrong, don't side anyone and leave anyone. Treat them both equally. When you are teaching them their duties, share each of them, teach them equally. It's not because it's a male child, you will say the female child to go and dress his room, to go and arrange his clothes. No, you arrange your clothes. You wash your clothes. It's not like here now, they have opportunities. Washing machine is there. It's just for them to put it inside and on it and put the soap. It's not like our days where we used to do things with our hands. Even now, they have washing machine to wash plates. So in this country that we are in, things are easy for every child to learn from. And you as a mother also teach your children how to do things on their own. Peradventure, nobody knows tomorrow. God forbid, God help us, God keep us alive to see our children's children. Should in case anything happens, they can fend for themselves. Thank you all. I really appreciate today. Ever since I've been doing LS, I've never enjoyed this LS. I enjoyed this LS today. It was so awesome. Thank you all for coming. God bless you. You all are amazing. May the good Lord keep you all, protect you all, guide your family, you're going out, you're coming in. Thank you, Simple Recipe Kitchen. Thank you, Sister J. Thank you, National Explorer. Thank you all that has been here. Sam J, thank you for coming. Harmony, thank you for coming. Rosemary, thank you. Eva Kitchen, thank you. Toyin Olubuela, thank you. Vanessa Ogunbowale, thank you. Einstein, thank you. Truth is Light, thank you. Tardy Fitness, thank you. Nibo's World, thank you. Classy J Beauty, thank you. For many that I cannot remember your name, thank you for making this LS a success. You all are welcome. You all are blessed. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you all. Bye. Next time, by the grace of God, we will see again. Thank you all. Much love. Have a good night rest. Have a good rest. Have a good rest. Love to you all. Thank you for coming, guys. Thank you. You can just snap the Joy and the family. Thank you for coming. You can snap the chat. If there is anyone on the chat that you don't have, you can go and give the person anything you want to give the person, and the person will definitely do the same. Thank you all. See you in my next LS. Bye. Thank you, Short Asbot, for coming. Thank you, Joy and the family, for coming. Thank you, Simple Recipe. Thank you, Einstein. Ciao. Bye bye. Thank you, guys.